want you all to stop, guac, and roll, because that is what we're doing this afternoon with Fernando Rios, owner of Guac and Roll, the world's greatest guacamole and salsa. How are you this afternoon?
I am good, Rochelle. Thank you. Just glad to be here.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you here. But I have to say, first and foremost, congratulations, because you were a finalist at the Michigan Good Food Fund Pitch Competition. How did it feel?
It was amazing. A little nervous, of course, first time pitching ever, but it was a great experience. 1 out of 30. So
1 out of 30, and that's amazing. That's awesome. I'm so glad we get to have it all right here in front of us today. But first, tell us, what inspired Guac and Roll?
So Guac and Roll was inspired, actually, it started down in Florida with my cousin. He taught me all the ropes, what I needed to learn, just a family-based thing, and just kept it moving. Since he was taking up the whole market in Florida, I might as well bring it up here.
That's right, exactly. We need some Guac and Roll right up here in mid-Michigan. So with that being said, then clearly you started cooking with your family at home. Is that something you grew up with?
Yes, it was definitely with my parents, my mom, dad. They taught me everything I needed to know. And then my cousin coming in taught me, hey, this is how you do more things, you know?
I love that. And I love when we can talk about some of those family recipes and those special things that our mom and dad and our family passed down to us. And we get to continue that legacy. That's great.
Definitely.
So without giving away the secret ingredients, tell us what separates your guacamole and salsa from others that we may have tasted.
So my guacamole is completely vegan, no dairy, no artificial preserves. I have no sugar in any of my salsas or any of my products. So everything's completely fresh. I outsource everything from farmers here in Michigan, of course, and of course throughout, you know, where I could find my avocados nice and ripe, which is usually from Mexico or California.
I love that. So we check off the healthy box, the dietary restrictions, because a lot of times I say guacamole and salsa is like my cheat meal, but with this, it doesn't have to be. It could be part of my everyday diet.
Yes, and my chips are also gluten-free, vegan, and kosher.
Love it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Checking off all the boxes. So with that being said, I know sometimes when you're creating your own business, it could take some time to find the right recipe, the right ingredients. Now, of course, your family passed down it to you, but you know, everybody has their own flavor. Did it take you a few tries to like get it right?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Talk to us about that experience.
Just big batches at a time. I started with my cousin, big bowls, I would say like yay big, big smashers, and just little by little, he just started modulating. Hey, you're missing this. Hey, you're missing a little lime. You're missing salt. You know, add this. And little by little, I finally perfected it.
Yeah, that's awesome. It doesn't happen overnight. Sometimes it's trial and error. So with that being said, we've got plenty of flavors in front of us, and they're all a little bit different. Let's talk about the one. Actually, let's talk about the one in front of you.
So right here would be my guacamole. That, of course, you know, gluten-free, vegan, kosher. Then we got the mild tomato salsa.
Mild. So those of us who can't handle too much spice, we've got something right here for you.
You got the mild, yes. Then we got the spicy tomatillo or a salsa verde, whatever you want to call it, and then my pineapple salsa. So for my pineapple, traditionally most people do a tomato-based pineapple, then they add pineapple chunks. I use straight pineapples for mine.
Love it. Now, you know I want to go for the spicy one, but that might be hard for me to talk and eat spicy food at the same time. And normally my spice tolerance is pretty high, but I love that we have different varieties and different flavors for anybody who's interested. And something else I'm going to ask you, you know, a lot of people, it's hard for them to start their own business or to take their family's recipe and make it into something greater like you have. Because a lot of times people say, hey, this industry is too saturated. There's already other guacamole businesses. There are already other salsa businesses. But what advice do you have for them?
If the market's too saturated, I'd still take the risk. Something that you do will always be unique to someone. So always take the risk and just take the leap of faith.
That is so true. Love that. Take that leap of faith. You heard it here first. So, of course, how can people get a hold of Guac and Roll and make sure they have this on their dinner table this weekend?
So this weekend, I'll be at the South Line Farmers Market, Holly Farmers Market, and the Royal Oak Tequila Festival. I will also be there. Of course, you can also find us on our website or Facebook and Instagram, of course.
I love it. And of course, like I said, I couldn't resist. We've got to try. But there's still more to roll here on Studio 10. We're going behind the curtain.